Hey guys, Project Zodiac here. I'm back with another video, and this is another 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray unboxing, and it's a special one because it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy. So finally, they have released the original live-action Ninja Turtle movies in 4K. And I'm so excited for this. I love the Ninja Turtles. I grew up watching a lot of, their shows and the live action movie in particular. I love the first one so much. The second one is so fun as well. The third one is enjoyable. I think it's really overrated, but it's the one I've seen the least. But I wanted to come here and unbox this for you. Now, this came out, I think, on December 18th. I actually got it maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks before. Arrow Video shipped it out pretty easily or pretty quickly. So thank you for that, Arrow Video. This video is not sponsored at all, but they sent it to me earlier. I did pre-order it myself. But I'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit. I've just been busy, haven't been able to open this. It's also the holiday season when I'm recording this, so happy holidays and happy New Year as well. Hopefully I can release this before New Year's. But I have a lot to say about this, and I'm just so excited for it. So let's just go straight into the unboxing. We've got here Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Trilogy. The sunset here. I love this so much. I never actually noticed the sunset there. I always thought it was just blue all the way through. We've got Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. And then 4K, Ultra HD, HDR. And it's released from Arrow Video. And then we've got the 3 original live action movies. And then here's the back for any of you that wishes to read. So yes, this is the first 4K restoration of these movies, and I'm so excited, especially for that first movie because it's almost like noir. The shadows in it is gonna look so good. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. And then we got here the back, nothing in the bottom or the top. Now, not only is this a special release because of the fact that it's the first time that these movies are on 4K, it's also special because there's a bunch of collectibles in here. So this is like a collector's set as well. And I think that the price for this was actually pretty good as well, which with some other collector's editions, which would be even less, it would be a little bit more expensive than this. So I think the price for this was pretty good. And then here, this is actually glossy. The name, it's makes me think as if it's ooze, which is really cool. This is like a felt kind of feel to it. So let's see here. So as you can see real quick, this is the original VHS cover for the first movie. And Arrow Video had a collector's edition set, an alternate artwork set, and I thought that that looked pretty cool, but I decided to just go with this just because of it being retro looking. And when I was little, they had the VHS everywhere and the DVDs everywhere, and it was always this cover, so I guess for nostalgic reasons as well. But when they released more images of the alternate artwork, I thought that the artwork was going to be the same disc artwork for both versions. It wasn't. The disc art on the alternate version is much better, in my opinion. So I did contact Arrow Video to try to cancel this or to try and switch my pre-order, but for over a month they did not respond, and I messaged them 3 times. They would not respond. On the 3rd time is when they did, and they took like a day or two to respond. And I thought that was really messed up because by the time that they actually responded, they told me that they cannot swap my pre-order, that I had to cancel it, but then there was no cancel option on my order. So I had to email them again or message them again for the cancellation. And by the time that they actually got to my message and responded for the cancellation, they said that it was too late to cancel it because it was already getting ready to ship. So if I had known that they weren't able to do that, I would have canceled it before and gotten the other set. At that point, I just said, whatever, I'll just keep this. Either way, I'm still happy with it, but the artwork is definitely better on the alternate version for sure. So that's one little complaint that I have. It's nice that they kept this here. Ooh, this is pretty nice. It's like a turtle shell. I like this. This is good. Okay. And then we got the ooze here. I like this. Not bad. Alright, so there's a couple of good things here. Or not good things, but like collectible stuff here. We'll get to them in a little bit. Let's go over the movies first. So, here is the trilogy. Again, granted, what we have here is beautiful. Like in person, it actually looks really good. Now I'm kind of not as mad as I was before. Yes, I did see the images of these, of course, after they released more pictures of it, but it was so blurry and grainy. Like I got the general idea of how it looked, but actually seeing it in person, it works really good. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. Again, still the other one is better, but this is actually pretty nice. We've got the famous final scene. Why does Mikey's bandana look almost yellow here? I remember when I was little, whenever I would see this, I think like the cardboard was probably so faded because it was so old. Whenever I would see it somewhere, like to rent. But I was always confused because Leo's mask and Donnie's mask were basically like the same color. So I was like, why is there two blue or purple turtles? Where's the other one? So I find that funny that now, though, they actually fixed that. But here he looks yellow. Fighting the Foot Clan, and then we've got this beautiful image of the Shredder. Like, this is an amazing image. Alright. So here you guys can read this section. Okay. And now let's... Ooh, wow, okay, wait, what's going on here? Okay, there's like a bunch of things here. Let's look at this here in a second. Is there a movies anywhere? No, there isn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there would have been. Otherwise, I would have given my Karate Kid Ultimate Collection here instead of in the Tron Legacy unboxing. So it looks like these are just 4K discs, so that's not bad. So all the bonus features is on the disc itself, which I prefer. I don't know why they keep, not doing that. And it looks like there's a reversible cover, and it's that original one as well. And then here's the spine, so that's pretty cool. I like this. Okay. Let's see here real quick what we got here. We've got this Leonardo card. Really nice. It's pretty thick too. Got Donnie, Leo. These look like from Ninja Turtles 3. So it's interesting that they put these here. Then we got Michelangelo. These ones here are definitely from the first movie. These stickers, these are stickers. They are the designs from the third movie, which almost everyone hates. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. And then all of them in the back have this same logo. So yeah, the third one is mixed for so many people. I think it's fine. I just really don't like their costumes for the third one. But the costumes for this first one, they're masterpieces. Alright, now we've got the second one, Secret of the Ooze. Ninja Rap. So that's pretty cool. Super Shredder. And then here is the back for it. All right, let's see what's in here. It looks like here there's a couple of things as well. Got Super Shredder here. It looks like this is a poster. What's this? Oh yeah, this is a poster. It's interesting that this one has a poster and the first one doesn't. So this first one, the second one here, the original cover art. I love this one so much. That's so cool. And then the back side is of the new one, which is very fitting. And then here we have the disc. But the Arrow Video logo here it's kind of bad in that location. And then let's just see here. Of course, it's the back. The original cover. What's interesting is the alternate collector's artwork and disc artwork one. It includes all of these as well. So that's why I thought it would be nice to get it, because we're still getting these same pictures. But just at least there'll be some difference here and in the discs, but that's fine. Oh wait, we still have these. Roy's Greenwich Village. Fast delivery. Nice. Buy 7 pizzas, get the 8th free. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's more. Master Splinter. This is from the second movie. Shredder from the first movie. Is this him from the second movie? I think it's him from the first movie, because this is definitely from the first movie. So it'll be a little bit weird that they wouldn't include Splinter from the first movie. Okay. And then the third one, where they go back in time to feudal Japan, which is really cool. Yeah, I love the sun here. Now, one thing that is a bit upsetting with this is that this isn't the actual full series of this original Turtles. It's missing one movie, which we'll talk about in just 1 minute. All right, let's take a look here. Casey from the first movie, and April from the first and second movie, or third movie. Interesting. So here is... So why didn't the first movie get a poster? Instead, it just got an advertisement for Arrow Videos. I don't like that. They should have definitely put a poster there as well. And then we've got Arrow Video here. At least here it's not distracting like it is on the second one. Let me see here for the first one. It's a little distracting, but not as much as on that one, because at least the color palette kind of matches. But yeah, why did they include this and not a poster? Alright, let's see here. So this is the original poster. Again, I haven't really seen this one too often, but from what I do remember of it, it's fun. It's just overhated. And the suits aren't the best. The suits are definitely a distraction in this movie, but they are still fine. And this is very beautiful, seeing this picture here much bigger. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. And sadly, no little extra thing here, little card here. Yeah, not bad for this. And then of course the back. I love this, that they let you choose which one you want to display it with. And that at least these ones aren't bad colors, or bad alternate covers. Now, let's go in and see what else they have here. So we have this thing. Okay, now I get it. They didn't include the movie poster because they have a giant poster here, and this is pretty thick, high quality as well. So yeah. So this is really, really cool. I love this. And then they have kind of like an artwork of them from the third movie, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's nice. And then, but I wish that they would have included a poster. And then we have this. So yeah, no movies everywhere code. I'm sorry everyone, I wanted to do a giveaway here, but I gave away the Karate Kids Legends one. But in case no one claimed it, here you go, just in case, for all 6 Karate Kids movies. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's like a pizza menu. Pizza by the slice. That's so cool. Yeah, if you watch these movies, you have to watch it with pizza. Let's just go quickly flipping through everything here so you guys can kind of see it. Got the cast and crew. I love this, and this is so thick, so it's like really good paper quality. Turtle Recall. Here you go, you guys can read all of that. This is really nice. Okay, this one I'm just gonna scroll up so you can all read it properly. But yeah, the sad thing that upsets me about this really is how Arrow's video customer service worked. I thought it was terrible. Especially because people really praise this company a lot in terms of what they offer. But I feel like that should reflect as well in their communications. But yes, this is very high quality for sure. Arrow and Criterion, they both do a fantastic job, but I like that Arrow at least puts a little bit more art in their discs, where Criterion just puts a giant C on the disc. I don't like that. So yeah. But these are really, really cool. So yeah, Arrow Video's customer service was a bit disappointing for me. It would have been nice to have gotten that alternate artwork, but I'm very happy with this as well, especially as seeing it in person. This is really good. And I also just wish that they did include a poster for the first movie, not this big one, like a smaller one. And I also do wish that they actually included the 4th movie in the series, the TMNT movie, because that is canon to this particular series. And not only is it canon to this particular series, it's a CGI movie, so that's probably why they didn't include it. But it is canon to it. It's the 4th story, and not having it here just feels a little bit incomplete in my opinion. But it's beautiful. It's just a very beautiful set, really bringing forth the essence of the Turtles and these particular movies as well. So yeah, this is fantastic, and I love these little behind the scenes that we get to see here. Basically reading through this, there's like a lot of information here, way more than I thought there would be. So this is really, really nice. Oh, that's a beautiful image. Like the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action movie suits, they're perfect, they're amazing. I think they're better than even a lot of CGIs we have now. So I just wish that they would do practical suits like they did back then. You know, this movie was released before I was born, but it's something that I grew up watching because it was not that it was everywhere, but it's like just something that people would always talk about, like the older people. So I always really loved the Ninja Turtles and just seeing this movie. Especially that first one, and the second one was always so fun. I saw the first movie so many times. And yeah, for me, these are kind of like the definitive Turtles. I've been reading the IDW comics, I'm all caught up with those. They're good. I think they were very good at the beginning, and then there was like this right before the Mutant Town arc. I felt like right before there it started to fall a bit, and then Mutant Town came, and I love that arc so much, even though people hate it. I love it. And then after that, we had the Armageddon game arc, which was terrible. It was pointless, but now we have the sequel series to it, and it's been okay. But I feel like it hasn't been as good as the original first few sections of the IDW comics. I loved the 2012 series so much. That animated series for Ninja Turtles is amazing. The 2003, I never watched all of it, but I know that people really, really love it. And I never really watched too much of the original 80s cartoon, but I've seen a bit of it, and it's fun. Yeah, this is really cool. The live action reboot, I thought that the first one was meh. The second one was a little better, but they're still not as good as these ones. And on top of that, I really just think that, you know, these movies do a really good job in capturing the turtles. So I think these and the 2012 Turtles are the best. I haven't seen Rise of the TMNT, the newest animated TMNT movie that came out not long ago. Mutant Nation, was it? That one was fun. At least they actually felt like teenagers, where everything else they always just feel like adults or young adults. So at least the newest one, the newest movie that came out, the animated one, they felt like teenagers. But I haven't seen the show for it, and I haven't seen Rise of the TMNT show either. But yeah, overall though, I still feel like these are the best version of the Turtles. I have also read a good amount of the original comics, and they're not bad, but after like the first arc, which the first movie adapts, it just kind of doesn't do much. But yeah, overall though, I still love the Turtles. I feel like sometimes they're not handled the best, and some of the stories that are told through them is a bit but I love them so much, and I'm so glad that this is finally here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope your holidays was great, and let me know what you think on these movies, if you feel like they should have included the TMNT movie as well, and which is your favorite. With all that said, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.